Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way. Can he finish? Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end,
Pellistri! It's a goal! Two! And we've barely begun here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Uruguay are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bentancur scooting forward. Quarter of an hour played. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar purring through the gears. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Nicely shaped ball. Decent chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? Valverde is in a really good position out wide. This is Raul. Lovely bit of skill. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Tries to play it through. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Alonso with the corner. There first. Cleared without hesitation. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. And it's Rivaldo. Valverde does well to get it back. Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Slung wide. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's not gone well. And that signals the end of the first period. Now that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up.
Number 11, coming on to replace him is
the first first
Number
45 minutes,
17.
and we'll be back with the second very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Couch. Bellingham. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Good-looking ball. Al Nassr have got it back and they'll have another go. Ugarte. Darwin. Uruguay do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Couch. Lovely, now then. And now they can clear their lines. Out for a throw. And this is Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ugarte. He's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Defending was strong and firm. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Araujo. And it's Ugarte. Now Oliveira. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Bentancur. Rivaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde, looking here to chip it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Al Nassr are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. It's Neymar! Bentancur. Valverde. Bentancur. Over to
There
the
will be
right
1
flank.
minute added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners. welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Wood. So no flag here. Crosses it in. Oh, crossbar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That looks a good ball. What? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marquinhos. Counts. And he thumps it clear. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rivaldo. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Raul. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Wood. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's picked it up out wide. Incoming delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Real chance! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Al Nassr present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
One winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
New Zealand have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Now
it's Wood. It's been slipped through. Al Nassr still this single goal behind. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Boxall. Your impression so far, Jim?
Al Nassr are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And he's going to have his name taken. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Wood really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's a key interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Wood, who's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's delightful. Goes down, but nothing given.
Al Nassr really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rivaldo. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball.
Al Nassr really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
Now he's got space here. Al Nassr could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. New Zealand can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Boxall. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. The end, time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm the commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team, but Raul is different. And
Getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Al Nassr are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Raul. That's a simple one for the keeper. He's through here. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Ivory Coast have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's got away. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Here's Fel. There's the shot! Well, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Quick look, then plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And he shoots! Space for him to turn and look. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. And now they can clear their lines.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, they've certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Al Nassr currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Al Nassr can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That's really well cleared. Distributed tidily. Al Nassr still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Neymar might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there.
Great shot! And a neat finish! And this is getting better and better.
Goal scorer for Ivory Coast.
Speed of thought,
After
efficiency of
63
movement,
minutes
and
is
certainty of outcome.
Number
Well,
24.
of course, it's great play to
Substitution for Ivory Coast.
say the defence
Number
did themselves
13.
really
Coming
favours
on the
them.
field
They really should have
is
picked them up soon.
Number 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Nicely weighted ball. Strong running down that left flank. Too long, and over the line.
Substitution for Ivory Coast. Number 24.
So we have further
Number
activity on the
6.
bench here.
Coming on the field. Number 25. Number 4.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Count will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Al Nassr are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
And the ball's gone astray. And here's Bellingham. And this is Neymar. And that is masterful defending. Roberto. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Tries to pass it through. Great defending, strong and determined.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. And this is Raul. 4 added minutes on the board. That is ended up in no man's land. And time is up. Al Nassr perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello, everybody,
a clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And Ribery! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oh, some tackle that. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's Lapadula. It's a really well-measured ball. Very nicely done. Costa Curta going forward. So it is still 0-0. Spread it left. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Hernandez, and it's Ribery. Now Costa Curta. Hernandez. He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass, but
Chance! It's there! Al Nassr take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 5.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. La Spezia really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And here's Lapadula. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Been shipped out wide, engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's nice. Rafael Leao! That is decidedly lacking.
Al Nassr really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Looking ball that. Paz does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And Batistuta! Oh, glorious batting goal! That is a gem, an absolute gem. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
After 45 minutes is number 9.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Al Nassr are
2
sitting
added minutes
pretty.
has been
2-0
indicated.
up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Al Nassr looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's played through for him, and he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Batistuta. And he's heaved it away.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's managed to get free. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's a sharp little ball here. And this shot goal! Batistuta finds himself offside. Matayu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Forced to go back. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Al Nassr have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 20, coming on the field. Number 19,
Tries to pass it
number
through.
17.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that is headed for the middle. So what can they make of this? He's on it, can he get
2
away?
added minutes has
And he
been
shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! A momentary lapse,
goal
mercilessly
scorer!
exploited.
Number
They were
9,
absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A case now of complete control. It's a good ball out wide. That's that, the end. Al Nassr pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And your commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter. And
second hand.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute
Portugal
now.
against Arsenal.
The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball on his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Neymar just eases him off the ball, and he's found a way past. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out. Big chance! Off the post! Goal! Arsenal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now that's been intercepted. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and their chins are up.
Portugal.
The movement so precise, the finish
Number
sumptuous.
7.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping the ball to the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Mendes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Yamal, that's really well manoeuvred. He's got away, and Shevchenko! That's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Deftly away. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. gone all the way through to the keeper. De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Antonio Silva. Nicely spread. João Cancelo. Rafinha. Can he get it through? He's found space here. Oh, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's bustling through here! And that was asking for too much. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he thumps it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. João Neves. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This is Dembele. And a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Bruno Fernandes shoots! And a neat finish! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So could they be onto something here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. Ortega. João Neves. There's a sharp little ball here. Not where it came from. And that should get the job done. And we have our very first corner.
There will be 3
And
minutes
the
at
keeper
a time.
beats it away. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium.
everybody, and
Players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any
Portugal
minute.
against Portugal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike a ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Neto. It's a threatening ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's Batistuta. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he cuts out the supply, looking for the run. Now it's Yamal, he's got away. Can he finish? Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Portugal score first. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
So we have the first goal. Batistuta! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Vitinha. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. He's having a shot! And one thing is for sure, that will not deter him.
It looks to me like he's enjoying his personal duel with this keeper.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. João Neves.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Neves. And that is masterful defending. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. João Neves. He has found the way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Roberto Carlos!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth the go.
Roberto Carlos. It's gone for a throw-in. João Neves. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He might be in here! Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to thread one through. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see it. Oh, he's having a go! Portugal with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Yamal shapes it! Oh, crossbar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, it's Batistuta. Some resolute defending there. Gerrard. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedro Neto. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha.
2 added minutes has
well
been
played,
indicated.
well sorted out. And that's it. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not...
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
the game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become
too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass is just off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that was very necessary. That's a little loose. Yamal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Portugal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's there to get it away. Cafu. Joao Felix. And he's quick to get rid. No, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. That's an imaginative pass. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. And he can thump it away. Looking to play him in. And he can clear it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Howson powering forward here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard going forward. And he's intervened well there. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
Peter, I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Puskas. Drogba. Saves to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. It's a sharp pass. Yamal. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Kukçu. Ambitious ball here. What a throw in. Joao Felix. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their second corner now. Off the post! João Cancelo can clear it away. Getting up there! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely intercepted. João Neves. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! That is some save from Kahn. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. O'Reilly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out for a throw. Just eases him off the ball. He's ended up in no man's land.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's being urged to shoot. Surely!
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Vital touch. Coutinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that's well seen too. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but